So this is gonna be fun, huh? We're gonna so I have Sarah here, obviously our esthetician, and since Laura joined us recently, she's been asking me a little bit about how to optimize her skin's appearance, and it's always fun for us here at Aesthetic Enhancements to help our coworkers and friends look their very best. So we're gonna start by doing the major reveal, right? This can always be a little bit uncomfortable for people at first because they have to tell us what they're doing with their skin at home. So be honest with us, Laura. Tell me what you're doing with your skin at home.
At home, I'm using just a gentle cleanser at night to wash
Okay, which
everything
one?
off. I'm using the Skin Medica Sensitive
Oh, good.
Skin.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good product.
Yep. So I just use that every night before I go to bed to take everything off, and then I use the PCA Silk Balm as a moisturizer after.
Yeah, that's
and
good
that's
too.
pretty much all
And
I'm
then what
using
about
right
in the
now.
morning?
In the mornings, I do the same thing.
Okay.
The exact
And
same.
those are the only products you use on your skin at all?
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell me what your goals are for your skin.
For my skin, I do have a little bit drier texture to my skin, so I'd like to overall improve that. I also have some pigmentation, which I'd also like to improve just from sun damage over the years. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And okay, so let's just talk a little bit about what we see. Okay, so now we got to so so I see lots of little freckles, right? Lots of little angel kisses and brown spots, and so I do see some dryness, and I see some recent sun damage on the tip of the nose, right?
Yes.
You've been in the sun recently. I know your significant other is he's out in the sun a lot too. So we're gonna need to talk about sun protection at some point too. You see anything else, Sarah, that you want to point out?
I think she has great skin other than that.
Well, so here's the thing is I think your skin is very good right now, but you are starting to show some problems, and you're very young, honestly, to be showing these problems. So we need to jump on this so that when you're 40, you don't feel like you look a lot older than you should. So I think the cleanser and the moisturizer you're using now are great if you like them, and they seem to work well for you. I would definitely recommend that we add some things though to your regimen.
Okay.
And Sarah, you can chime in whenever you want, but I think we should add a light retinol. Okay. I think we should add an antioxidant product.
Okay.
And we definitely need to get you on a daily sunscreen now that we've got you down here living in Florida, because I know that Laura joined us from another practice in Florida, but before that she was from Virginia, where the sun isn't quite as strong as here. So we need to get you on a sunscreen that's comfortable for you enough that you wear it daily. Okay. And then once and I think also would be nice is if we put you on a product called Lytera. So Sarah can tell you some more about that. The Lytera is going to help to fade the freckles and brown spots and things like that. And when you use it in combination with the retinol, it's going to give you a really nice kind of a glowing, smooth complexion. And so we'll do those things, and I want you to do them for 12 weeks. Because that's something that not a lot of people understand, but it takes about 12 weeks for your skin to really show the benefit and the change that you can expect from a new skincare regimen. And that's what I think is the most common mistake that people make, is they go to the drugstore, the department store, the plastic surgeon's office, the dermatologist's office, they buy some new products, they're really excited, they go home, they lather up, everything is good, and then when they don't look any different after 2 weeks, they give up and they go back to the store. It's really important to understand it's going to take 12 weeks. So anytime you change your skincare regimen, you shouldn't make any more changes until 12 weeks have gone by. So
it's going to take, sorry to interrupt, it's going to take that long just for your skin to transition into everything. So you might hit a rough patch with maybe a couple breakouts here and there by introducing the retinol into your program, but it's just getting all of the old stuff out and getting rid of it.
Right, and that's really good, because I'm glad Sarah added that, because when you're starting skincare products that are designed to actually produce a change in your skin, you're gonna need to go through a transition period, And the transition period can be just a little stressful and uncomfortable. You might be a little itchy, you might get a little more dry at first, and it's really important to stay in contact with your provider because there might be modifications to the program that can be made or need to be made to make the transition a little more comfortable for you and to maximize your benefit. So after we start these new products, it's probably going to be about a week or two in, you're going to start to see and feel some things, and that's when you want to be back in touch with Sarah and myself so we can talk about, do we need to add a different moisturizer, do we need to adjust the frequency of the applications, things like that. But I think that in about 12 weeks you'll be really, really happy. And then once we get you there, we can talk about, do we need to do anything else, or are we there? But based on what I see and your age alone, I think that this is all we're going to need to do, and you'll be really good for a long time.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's great, and especially because we are doing the Lytera and the retinol now, it's imperative that you remember that sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because both of those things will make you sensitive. So we'll need to talk about the different options that we have for sunscreen, and you can decide which one you think is better for you. But the main thing is we find one that you like enough that you'll put it on every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool. Anything else?
No, that's
Awesome.
it. I'm
All right.
excited.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
do this
excited
again
too.
in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
so we can see how you're doing through the transition.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my pleasure.
So, as you know, Dr. Soto suggested for us to do an antioxidant, a retinol, the Lytera, and the sunscreen. And I know that's a lot to add into your current regimen now, but once you get the hang of everything, it's going to be like a dramatic difference in your skin, and you're going to get used to using all the products all the time. So the antioxidant I would recommend, as well as Dr. Soto, the Recovery Complex from Skin Medica. It's just a bottle of skin growth proteins and collagen producing factors. So you're going to notice younger looking skin when you start using it. It gets rid of the fine lines and wrinkles, not that you have any, but it's just going to help produce more collagen because we lose it as we get older. The Lytera is going to help stop the pigmentation in your skin. If you stop using the Lytera, of course, the pigmentation will come back, but it's not like any hydroquinone where you have to take a break from it for a long time. You can just continually use it, but I would use it in the morning before your sunscreen. Sunscreen definitely in the morning every day because we are in Florida and you do have those sunspots. So we want to just eliminate any other spots that may appear on your face. And then the retinol. I would recommend, I personally use the IBT from PCA. It's intensive brightening treatment. It helped with my melasma. It helped to decrease the darkness that I had in my skin. It hasn't gone away, so I can't promise you that it's going to go away, but it'll definitely lighten up and help. And that in combination with the Lytera, I think is going to do really good things for your skin.
Awesome. Would you recommend using the retinol at night and then the other products in the morning?
Yes, definitely use the retinol at night. It is photosensitive. So if you use it in the morning and you go outside, the sun is just going to break down all the ingredients and then you just wasted all that product. So at night, cleanse your face. Do, if you want to, you can do the TNS, the Recovery Complex. 1 pump of that will be enough to cover your face. Do the retinol, and then I would wait about 10 minutes for that to just soak in your skin and get absorbed, and then moisturize. And in the morning, wash your face again. Use the TNS definitely in the morning. The Lytera, and then do the sunscreen, and then you can do your makeup on top of that.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.